What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and today, Season 8 is upon us. We've got Trinkets in the tavern, and I'm excited to play some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I played a few games, as you can see, just like over the weekend, to kind of refresh my memory and remind myself of what some of these cards are going to do, see some of the new cards, but I haven't fully delved into the new minion pool. I figure there's plenty of time that I'm going to be able to play knowing the minion pool, so let's just jump in and play a game kind of blind. Like, I know that Leapfrogger's back. That's really all that I know. And there's no beast this game, so that doesn't really help me too much. Well, we just played a game with Inge in my last video, but I might go with that over Imprison. Yeah, this is a weird one. I mean, it's Econ, but it's really awkward Econ because it does not help you out early, so it's like kind of tough to justify early. So let's just grab onto Inch, and we're probably going to go 3. We're going to power level to 3 as soon as possible so we can make the most out of our hero power.
Hey, my favorite commander is
what does this guy do? When it attacks, game +2/+1. Yeah, that's probably the way to go here. I do feel like regardless, we just sell this thing off on turn 3. But I'm trying to come up with a scenario where we wouldn't do that. So this probably tells us, but turn 6 and turn 8 is when we get our lesser and greater trinkets.
Have a good battle, friend.
And yeah, I've said this before in some previous videos. That's a bummer. We missed the 50-50 to lose that fight and take 2 damages, but I'm excited for trinkets. I think they are going to add a lot.
Out there.
So I think that's cool. Let's give this a little +2 health and move it along here, people. So we can kind of try to, yeah, once you know exactly like all of the minions that are available, you can see, okay, this person is playing a mech and they beat somebody playing a pirate. So what does that mean? This is a lot cleaner now. I can understand who is losing the fight. I think there was like some weird ambiguity before because it was just like a little bit, the UI just wasn't that good, but the UI is much, much cleaner now. I was told there's like more information on this screen, but I'm not sure what that is.
You are not out of this
other than
yet.
like maybe you'll be able to see trinkets now once that is active. We get the +2/+1 this turn. I guess that is a big deal that like because we lost the 50-50 in that first fight, our Guardian also has less stats, but I do think we're going to sell it off this turn regardless. Regardianless.
You're good at this.
This is good, though. I guess we probably just buy this now, huh? And oh, this is also good. This is also goated. I like the lasso. I guess I could just... Yeah, wait, why didn't I just lasso instead? Because there were half of the things in this shop I was into?
It's good to get some minions in play.
Yeah, let's use this right now. Alright, that gets me one of the things that I care about the least, and because I did this in the wrong order, this has less stats. We're learning here, people. We're learning. Let's throw stats on this, because this can gain health. This is already going to gain enough attack, and this is something we're going to sell off. So, next turn I will have 6, 7 energy, kind of, or gold, kind of. This is a win, right? Or, yeah. That's a win. We're learning here. We're definitely getting off some of the rust, but that's like part of the reason to not look at the minions too and like come into it rusty, This is first
Nice
game of the
work
season.
out there.
We're gonna play
Keep up the
bad.
pressure.
Whenever this gains attack, gain 1 health permanently. Okay, well, we can make it gain attack with our hero power. If I sell off this and the Murloc, then I can level up and still buy something. I don't know what I would buy. If I would buy the Shipwright, or I would buy... I could buy the Lantern Light. Maybe that's better. Maybe that banks my econ better. And just grab this and put this first. Sure. Okay. Yeah, there's no real reason to sell through this. I mean, trade it off for the Busker, but am I really gaining anything by doing that? I would only do that probably if I picked up the Shipwright. But I think that there's better plays than that.
Battle, friend.
Stockpiling some econ until you find your first trinket definitely has some merit as well. Though we might take some damages here. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunate. If this just had 1 more health. So, yeah, then we would have tied this fight. So that 50-50, I mean, I could have influenced that as well. That 50-50 at the start definitely coming back to bite me. Oh, this only gives you the health for a turn. Okay. Yeah, so this card is bad. Divine Shield card getting extra attack is quite good, though. I could level up again. Discover a minion of your most common type, which will right now be... no. I don't have a most common type. So, if I take this, I kind of want to play another minion alongside it anyways. Or do I just level up here? That seems unnecessarily risky, considering I'm not doing that great right now. I could pick up this Elemental, or I could roll for another level 3 guy, which might still just be a Elemental. Now, I'll go for an Annoyatron. That's good. I could have put in the Lantern Light there too. So the way that this works, I'm actually trying to have this bubble get popped, so that way all 4 of these things die and I refresh the Divine Shield on this. Doesn't really matter for this fight because I'm way strong enough that it's not relevant. I've got 1 minion of each type, so that should kind of influence my trinkets. I read a little bit about the trinket regeneration. Oh, okay, here it is. So, get an Ancestral Automaton. Start of combat, summon one of these. Has +3, +2 for each other one you've summoned this game. Oh, interesting. Huh. At the start of every 2 turns, discover a tier 6 minion. That seems really good. Discover a tavern spell, get a new one each turn. The tavern no longer offers cards from tier 1 or tier 2. So in order to get Bobblehead, you have to be level 3. This is the only one with a specific requirement, but it's not that. Oh, and this is discounted because I'm not playing mechs, maybe? I think this being discounted is probably solid. So let's try that out, and maybe I start pumping this up with Minor Him, and then just, like, take an opportunity to level up here a little. Oh, I would not have gained additional stats on this, because this is just in-combat stats. For each other one of these you've summoned. I'll give this stats equal to my Tavern tier, because I'm not leveling up again anytime soon, and I want to use the Major Him on Ferrix or a Noyatron next turn, probably.
Have a good battle, friend.
Maybe could have locked onto some mech modules there. Unfortunately, kind of lost a lot of value attacking into that Divine Shield, but we can maybe get it back here just yet. Nice, that's really, really good. That's actually exactly what we needed. Well, I think we're winning this regardless, but still a sweet fight for him. We hit this opponent for half their health. Ooh, I should be checking out what trinkets everyone else has just to, like,
good at this.
Get more ability to read more trinkets, you know what I mean? Don't want to use that. I will pick up a pair here. Try to read as many things as possible. Venomous is probably pretty good. Give your other pirates that ability. That's cool. This is Reborn with full attack, and that's a pretty nice combo with the Ferrix as well. I think, yeah, Reborn with full attack means, like, I should be pumping this thing up. I could also, I think I do sell out of Glim Guardian to just pick up Deadly Spore, and I don't have to play all of these things just yet. But I could play both of these.
You will burn.
Start getting these attacks in as soon as possible. Yeah, that's fine. Thorn Captain's next thing to get cut. I'm playing it, like, kind of aggressive here, but this seems like a relatively aggressive Trinket. And then we'll try to synergize with it as best as I can. It's probably, like, the lesser Trinket for tempo, and then the greater Trinket for value and build around is probably, like, reasonable, because the greater Trinkets just have better rewards, but I don't know, this one seems good. My opponent can dig for golden minions. Seems a little... And does that keep the bonus? It does. Nice, nice, nice. And that's 2 Avenges so far. That's 3, and then this will be 4, so both of my Automatons will get a Divine Shield here. Actually, maybe this one will reset. But still, pretty good value to get a Divine Shield on quite a large minion here. That'll let me get away from this with a pretty sizable win. This is going to be for nearly damage cap, 14. Can't say I mind that one. And we might be in the top half of the lobby. I'd say we kind of are, because Patchwork is taking more damage than we have. I don't want this. Oh, does this have every type still? Yeah. Give a friendly minion of each type +1/+1 permanently. Interesting. Oh, this is just a straight up card you can buy? I didn't realize that. I thought that that this was like a card specifically just for this Trinket. Well, might as well buy them. Because now we can get the triple. Let's play this one before buying this one. What does this do? At the end of your turn, give your dragons +4 attack. Oh, interesting. There's auras in the tavern. Do I want a second wannabe gargoyle? Could probably... I probably do want to play this. I'm up against the ghost, though, so maybe I just chill. Which means I kind of messed up by not using this already. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have used my Minor Hymn on my Automaton, but I think next turn I will level up. So, let's not throw good money after bad. Let's just Minor Hymn. And I'm honestly kind of thinking Minor Hymn here, though maybe I could Minor Hymn here so it doesn't get broken by a Divine Shield. Or a, like, just to deal damage to everything. Not quite a Divine Shield. I think I'll still be alright up against the dead player.
Have a good battle,
I
friend.
still have my other automaton that summons for like an 11-ish. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit stronger. Oh, because it's not... I don't know. Still more than enough to defeat Kel here. And now we'll see what we get from this Trinket. I was trying to think about how to make a Keenan and Kel joke. Now we just have to take on Keenan. We've defeated Kel. I'm not sure. I don't think it's there. So the trinkets are first 2 spells you buy each turn are free. Start of combat, summon a copy of each of your minions. Oh, well that's a combo. Get a Dreamer's Embrace. At the start of each turn, get another. Triple the stats of your minions with no type. Let's just do Automaton. Let's just go full Automaton build. Why not? So this really rewards me for getting one big thing.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I like the Annoyatron. Already got some stats on it. Now, let's level up. This lets me find a tier 6, and then I can start making copies of my tier 6s. Summon a 7/7 Golem for each friendly minion type that died this combat. After you play a card, give friendly minions of its tier or lower +1/+1. I feel like this is probably better. But then, yeah, aren't I just selling out of everything here? Could grab this, or I think I'll just grab this. So I think the idea here is, it's a little bit awkward, but I think the idea is, start of combat I will summon a lesser ancestral automaton, and then I will make copies of all of my minions, which will make 2 more automatons, and that's just really good scaling.
Keep up the
And if I
momentum,
figure
friend.
out something else to do, like, cool, but for now, I think this is really good. Yeah, sure, why not? I think this is just going to help my scaling here be pretty nice. It might be a little bit silly. My opponent is looking big right now. This opponent almost dead. Discover a towering spell. At the start of each turn, discover another. Yeah, this opponent's really, really big, but can they battle through my 46? Yeah, they can. They can. Oh, just barely. Just barely. We grab a tie. Alright, nice, nice, nice. And I'm only going to scale up.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
I'm only going to continue to scale here. Do I just
like
take
where
this
you're
as an
going with
opportunity
this.
to just continue to level? I think so. Patchwork lost their last fight, beat the Ghost, beat Togwoggle. Yeah, I can probably beat them. I don't have to cast this right now. I can wait till I play up against Togwoggle, who seems to be really eating it, or the Ghost again. That's tricky. How confident am I? I think I'm confident enough. They're playing Murlocs. Oh, we can read their trinkets. At the end of each turn, increase your max gold by 1. Ooh, get a Channel the Devourer. At the start of each turn, get another. I don't know what that means. I could use a tooltip on the tooltips here. That is one complaint that I just have about Hearthstone in general, is the tooltips need tooltips in this game, and they do not always provide, but I think that overconfidence will provide here. Let's go for it. I'm definitely missing... So Fairy Tale Fables has a really, really cool feature where if you're done and the person you are battling up against is also done, you get to jump right into it. I would love to see that added to Hearthstone Battlegrounds just to reward faster players. and overall, like, just rewarding faster play will just increase the speed of all games by a meaningful amount. So I would love to see that added. I'm really curious, is this always going to trigger in the beneficial order, or am I going to get boned sometimes? Let's find out. No. Well, I haven't gotten boned yet, so looks good to me. I have to imagine we're good here, right? Motley going down to a tier 4 is interesting. There's a few amalgams now, which is kind of weird. Doesn't seem like there should be this many amalgams in the game. But I like that we came up with the cool... And then, of course, if I find... Maybe I shouldn't have leveled up, because I think my next best thing to add here is another Automaton. This is cute. Armor's cute. Yeah, I should have just tried to pick up an Automaton. What am I doing? I can get a triple here, right? That's probably worth it. Who the heck knows? I should have played the one before I did this guy. Oh, full attack and health. That's neat. Cast a tavern spell. Yeah, I mean, I'll throw that in if I find an interesting tavern spell. Not gonna use that one. Discover a tavern spell and turn.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Start of combat, give you and your opponent's left 3-most divine shield. No. It is worth considering that, like, I might want to look for tech. Oh, and Basgill is back? That's not bad. Discover a minion from Tavern Tier 6. Yeah, like, Tunnel Blaster could be really good. I think I grabbed Tunnel Blaster just because if I'm up against a mech with a bunch of Divine Shields, that could be... It could just be really relevant to have access to this. If this ever bones me and the chess set goes off before the portrait, then I'll start to play some more cards. I'll just play one additional card, I guess. But for now, it looks like this is always working exactly as we need it to. That's really good. This is a huge shipwreck. Oh, because whenever it gains attack, it gains the health permanently, even if it gains the attack in combat, I suppose. Doesn't look like we're going to have too much of an issue after this, though. But we're not going to hit for that much damage, only 10. Still, we put them below the damage cap, and we're in second place in the lobby. So that's not bad.
Nice work out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would just play another Automaton and cut the Gargoyle, because that would really help me with the scaling. Which means it is a little bit embarrassing how much I leveled this game. And I might also just, like, want to build a backup plan, like, of Scam. But I feel like I should make my opponent scam me. But I could pick up, like, Basgills and things like that. This one is really good, the Belcher. Just using this as an opportunity to read all of the cards while I just roll for Automaton, so that way I've got more information when I play future games. But I feel like for right now, I'm kind of just good with this strategy, as silly as it is. And I'm just trying to take in as much as I can elsewhere here. What's this one do? After friendly death rattle dies. Oh, I've seen that one. Here's a Leroy. That doesn't seem as needed, though. So we're just rolling down here. What does this do? Choose a minion. Okay. Probably would have benefited me to put some extra gold onto this guy at some point. And do I ever want to just minor him the gargoyle, like, maybe one more time? 8. Yeah, I mean, the stats are multiplicative here, but I do think I'm going to cut the gargoyle if I ever find an automaton. So it's a little bit of a tricky balance. Give you and your opponent's 3 leftmost minions Divine Shield. That's interesting. And I'm sure there's a there's a way to take advantage of that in an interesting way. Oh, against this opponent, I may have wanted the Tunnel Blaster. I'll have to pay attention to that next time. They swipe me. They get a little bit of value there. Take out one of my lesser automatons. But my bigger automatons are still looking good. Oh, do they have the portrait as well? They do. When you have space, summon an exact copy of your first mech that died each time. So I guess we've already battled through that, and now they have to battle through about 100 health with this last Deflectobot. I think we're going to be alright here. I think we've done it. We pop the Divine Shield. We don't take out the Deflectobot. Oh, we do. I thought that scrap heap had some more microbots on it. It did not. So we put this opponent down to damage cap, which is almost gone, as we move into the top 6 of this lobby.
Keep up the pressure.
I definitely like the Major Him on the Gargoyle. It's called Wannabe Gargoyle. Don't know why that is. Seems like a gargoyle to me.
Hire one of these recruits.
Alright, give me an Automaton, please. Do I want another Tunnel Blaster? So that I can play one and then cut it and then play it again in different combats?
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Like, kind of, but I'm also never playing Tunnel Blaster if I just find the Automaton, right? I feel like it's too late for a Cordatron, but that might be wrong.
Better hire a recruit while
Maybe
you
I should
can.
just grab a Cordatron here. Sell through both of these.
The
Yeah, it's
light
fine.
has left this place.
A good tactical choice.
And we'll throw these stats here. Just in case we never wind up finding the Automaton or never deciding to play these Tunnel Blasters. At some point, the Gargoyle is big enough that it might be better than the Tunnel Blasters. But I'm not sure on that. Because I think this will work in order, which means it will always work to copy the
Everyone's
Ancestral
gunning for it.
Automaton
Watch out.
last. But still, we've been playing down a minion in every single fight. So at some point we could just decide to play 7 minions in one of these fights. This opponent's pretty big. Okay, I think we're going to be getting a loss here. Oh, this was somebody that I thought was not looking super hot, but they just hit me for damage cap. Out of nowhere. So we might be moving into the top 4. We also just took a bunch of damage, and we might have to scam that opponent. They did not have that many Divine Shields, I don't think. So maybe, yeah, maybe we pick up some scam here and just play it a little safer. It seems reasonable to me. I don't need that. Gaining 5 health. The damage cap is gone, but gaining 5 health is probably
quite the army
good.
you're building, friend.
Maybe that's wrong. Anything? Ooh, finally, an Automaton. Okay. I'm into this. It feels a little bit late, but I think we can still get some scaling in with it. Do we do this or this? Yeah, unfortunately... I guess we always get the Automaton before we get the chess set. And these are mechs. Against a mech opponent, do I want to try a Tunnel Blaster? Yeah, let's go for that. It sounds fun.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
So let's throw in a Tunnel Blaster. Let's put it at the end, but it doesn't matter because we'll always copy this Tunnel Blaster before we copy the Automaton. I wish the Automaton summoned here, but summons always happen in your final slot. And I'm going to pump up my biggest man here. I think this is good, though. To finally get another Automaton is pretty good, but is it too late? Is it too small? It could be.
I think you can win this thing.
I appreciate that, Bob. And I think this is going to be too small. Yeah. Alright, we do get to crack all these Divine Shields. That's nice. But now we're smacking into the Beatboxer. Perchance. And I've got 5 to their 6. So I think I just lose here, and is this 5 health going to be enough to save me? I do not think so. I think I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, there you go. Some learning pains, some growing pains. But, yeah, we are dead. We get put in a casket there. 3rd place. But that, I think, is a fair way to start off this season of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. For today, though, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.